Hey, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm doing this without the intro because I made a whole intro of Hatchbull that you've all seen. Well, you've all, just two people here so far, but actually, that's on Twitch. I don't know who's watching on YouTube. Yeah, there's a new game that we've been designing based on popularity of people doing like little games at their Friday afternoon drinks, or just with a team, or people who can't see them with each other a lot. And it's those little games that actually make they do very well at this point. Like Among Us is very popular, and all those Jackbox games. So we were thinking, and I got to like an idea of like something I've been wanting to do for quite a long time, and I discussed it with the team. So we discussed it for a little while, and we already had the idea like how it should work, and what it is basically for those who are Dutch. It's a kind of an online variant of Levensstratego. Like it's the yeah, that's good, thank you. That's better then. Welcome there. Nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. So this Levensstratego is like a human stratego. It's a game you play in the forest, and you've got ranks, and people can run into each other. And if like there's two teams, it's super simple actually. There's ranks. There's two teams. You encounter a player of the other team. If you actually attack them or tag them, you will win. The highest rank will win. It's as simple as that, but with a few caveats. Like there's the highest rank can be beaten by the lowest rank, and there's also like special roles like bombs, and those bombs can only be defused by a special other role, and otherwise they cannot attack people, but can only be attacked. So that makes it a little bit more interesting. We'll have to see how many of those roles will actually work well in this version of the game, but it would be playable from 4 to like, I'm thinking like 40 players even, maximum of 10 per team, I would think, but I say probably ideal for like 4 to 16 people, which is perfect for those groups of like colleagues playing little games these days. And what we're aiming for now is to make it as simple as possible, as soon as possible, to be able to test it and to run it on multiple platforms. So we're gonna like, just like Among Us does actually, that's where we get the inspiration from, is run it on it's still a lot of people indeed. Yeah. It's gonna run on mobile, and then with ads, so very annoying. And then you can buy it on Steam for a few bucks. So that would be you could join us in Among Us sometime, because what the thing is, like in a company, a lot of people, especially those tech companies, people actually like to play like Friday afternoons and stuff like that, play Among Us or Rocket League or whatever is free these days, or Jackbox games. And right now we've got a team of like 9 or 10, and it was like not super ideal to find actually a game that supports that. So Among Us did, but and Scriblio or stuff like that. But yeah. All right. So that being said, I just introduced the game, so that's my first goal out of the way. I'll just get to the first thing that I wanted to do, and I thought that might actually be a nice thing to do on stream, because people like to see me fail. No, like to see like stuff, complex stuff. And what I'm gonna do now, I just cloned the thing that I started on. Boom. Called it Outranked for now. It's a name that hasn't been used for game. It has been used for a game show a couple of years back, but that's it. So that was only one season, so we probably won't get into any trouble with that. And there's really nothing, no outranked domain names being used as well, so it seems like a proper name. So I'm gonna open this project. It's just to start with some icons that would show the ranks, and that's actually the only thing I made. Oh no, and a model for the basic guy that you walk around with. There's actually it's a design that we made, and then yeah. Yeah, I already did. Sorry, I already got the .NET domain a few years back, actually, for a different game, but I let it go, and now I've re-registered it already. It's just to be sure. Also reserve the slot on Steam, so that if it's really we can actually keep it as simple as we think we can keep it, then we would definitely be able to release it like in a month or something, so that we'll actually um, benefit. It's like a stupid thing to say, but from the crisis. So at least, I mean, we're super isolated all the time, so might as well get something good out of it as well. And Unity's taking a while, so I'm trying to talk over this. Well, actually, let me just start by showing the thing that I'm going to get into. It's this. It's TNet 3. Maybe people have seen it already or not. The thing is, it's a pretty basic but very well functioning multiplayer just networking tool. The thing is, right now there's no good solutions to using Unity without stupid licensing models. So Photon has a shit licensing model. Well, in my opinion, okay. So and Unity new networking layers not really accessible any, yet. At least no, there's no higher level stuff there. And I really want to do this quickly, so I just purchased this, and well, we purchased it, and I want to get into that now. I really haven't looked into it very much, so that's what I'm gonna do now on stream, and then just gonna see how easy it is. So people in the reviews are raving that it's so easy, though it's not that many reviews, I must say. Okay, indeed, but I tried the demos, the samples, and it worked pretty well. So yeah, well, socket-based solutions, I've got those. That's very nice, but there's so many things that you run into then, and you have to do yourself. So I decided to go for this this library. I've already added a lot of default stuff here. I didn't rename this yet. Scene, sample scene. Here we go. And rendering. Yes. Added some nice toon shader, which somehow is not. There. It wasn't showing, but it is now. And so that's basically what it looks like right now. I'm going to go to the simulator, go to the smallest screen we're designing for, because that's the way you want to do it. If you're going for mobile, just start off. Just if it works, if it will work on the smallest screen you are designing for, then it will work on bigger screens as well. Of course, you have to do some extra work to make sure that it's also nicer on a bigger screen, but designing for the small screen is the most important thing. So what I already made is this class that does what is going on here? Hierarchy Pro is okay. I'm gonna have to re-import that stuff. EMX Hierarchy Pro. That's a thing with icons in Git. Yes, probably have the old git ignore, which ignores folders named icon because of operating system kind of things. Well, easily solved. Just getting that, and then what? Oh yes, of course. It's gonna double up because I moved it to subfolder. No, I didn't. That's weird. Oh, hold on. What? That's not. There's a new version. That's weird. Okay, so this is not the one I wanted. Ah. Weird. There's supposed to be a newer version of this. Yeah, newer version. Why is it not showing my newer version? Hierarchy Pro. Ah, now I can suddenly update it. Jeez. Okay, so I'll just get rid of these two folders and re-import the updated version. That's a weird thing that it cached that without knowing that it needs. After compiling, I guess I can, yes, import. All right, then we're good to go after this. Yeah, that's actually, it puts it in plugins as well. That's better. And then I think I'll edit my git ignore. Oh well, there. To see yeah, that's the old version. There's a newer version of this where I don't do everything. That's icon with one, and I think it's this. I'm not sure though, but I'm gonna do this anyway because I'm not on Mac OS anyway now. We'll check it before committing. Got that, and now it is working. So this is my Hierarchy Pro thing that I always use. It's so much nicer, just being able to turn things off, on and off there, and seeing all the a lot of handy stuff. So got some stuff set up. What I wanted to say is I've got this icons. Like if you would play with 4 teams, for now I think it's just 2 teams, but I'm gonna always plan ahead. So there will be bottom right. There's a rank icon for which I made this script already. Like if I put this to like say lieutenant, then it will get the lieutenant rank thing, and the number will correspond as well. And I can use the icons in a number of ways. Just a layered system of different icons. For now, because it's a small screen, I'll use thick circle, and I don't know, I set this to bomb or mine. I'm avoiding actual Stratego terms because of trademark issues, and there should not be any reference to Stratego here. It's so much, the gameplay will be so different that it won't infringe in that way. If the ranks are also not the same, I know this from like Scrabble and WordFeud kind of cases. As long as you make sure that the ranks are also different, then there's no issue with trademark infringement. That being said, it's still like possible, but I mean, yeah, you never know. But we think that it will be fine. We'll probably, before launching, just consult a specialized attorney for this, just in case. Not sure yet if we'll do that, or we'll look up the relevant cases ourselves. My advice to others who didn't do any law study kind of thing would be to always seek advice if you think you might infringe on like some kind of trademark somewhere. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to set up a network session to spawn these guys. Hey, hello. Let's see. So what I did, I'm going to run it. What I did, I made one simple click where you want to go. Those clicks actually, they're just my mouse click thing. It's just not in the game. Those circles. It's just tapping where you want to walk, and then it walks there. It's super simple, but I mean it works. So, and that would be the mobile version, and the PC version would just be controlled with WASD. Hey, it doesn't stop. Ah, the tween was still going. Yes, I should definitely change that, but not right now. I'll keep that in mind. I'm tweening, well, the animation value up so that it's actually going to start walking, not like instantly. You'll see. Oh, I stopped it. Well, it's fine. So what I'm gonna do, there's two teams. There's a server because this is gonna run on a server. It has to be authoritative. I've already set up an account for Amazon Web Services to host on Game Lift. So that actually uses downtime from other servers that just on the Amazon Web Services. It's called I don't know what it's called, Spot, and then there's actually something else called Fleet IQ that maximizes using the cheapest servers, and then you can get your hosting cost down by I think 80% or something. So we're gonna test that as well. But for now, I just need to run a TNet server. So I have not looked into this at all, so I'm just going to try it out. Let's going to go into examples. Sorry. Yeah, that's better. Going to examples, and oh, I actually know why sound is so horrible. My microphone dropped down. That should be a lot better. Maybe I'm not very loud and everybody wants to turn it down. Yeah, so basically here I'm going to check this out. Doesn't need to be in the simulator, but well, whatever. Let's see. So these are demos from TNet. I'm gonna start. Oh yeah, they have this thing, a virtual server. It won't open any ports, but it will still act as if it were a network server. Remote function calls. That's okay. So I'm guessing that this changes color in a remote function. Yeah, that does explain. And then object creation, I guess. Yes. Okay. All right. So that's fine. That's instantiate. Does really, it sounds easy, all of that. Frequent packets, that's, hey, hello. It's a nice party of people I mostly know and some not. Yeah, nice. You probably already all followed, but if you didn't yet, please do. Then you get a mention on stream. Let's see, so that's frequent packets. I guess that makes sense. That's the chat, not gonna bother. Editor, that's my name. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's simple chat functions. Oh, event notifications. That's probably pretty small for here, for the stream. Movement. How am I moving? Oh, that's my keyboard thingy, probably. No. Huh. I can't do any movement now. Weird. Starting that thing again. Oops. And multiple channels, that's, oh, with movement. I guess that makes sense. Well, I'm not gonna use multiple channels in this game. Every game would be one channel, I think. makes sense to just use the server as max, like to the max. So basically, mostly interested in this a bit, and in the RFCs, of course, and maybe some frequent packets. But I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna do some syncing with some. Is that true? Oh, that's input sync per second. No. I'm pretty sure I am going to do some syncing with client-side prediction, because it's not going to be that super high in amount of well, events happening per second. So definitely going to be able to just sync the input. But first I need to get something going, and I will start by seeing what they do. Oh god, it's GUI. It's the old stuff. Yep. Ah well, doesn't matter. I can still see about that. Ba-dum. Yeah, it's Unity GUI. Wow. Who is that, huh? Alright, so I was also told that there were lots of comments in TNet, which indeed looks great. And also, by the way, another reason why I chose this is that the whole library is open source. Well, is source unlocked, so I've got the source with my buy, so that's also very helpful. If I want to change something, I could just change it, and otherwise learn how they did it. UDP server, okay. Virtual server, yeah. Testing. Oh, they say you could use it for single player gameplay in a multiplayer game. Actually makes sense, because then you'd send stuff to another, or to the same process even. Alright, could work, but I'm not looking at that for now. Okay, so that's just menu stuff, blah blah blah, server list, lobby client dot known servers dot list. It all looks too simple, so that's good. Why is the IP type enum over here? That's super weird. I'd expect that to be in the TNet. This is example menu, so why would I have IPv4, IPv6 in here? That's super strange. Oh well. I might just set up a super simple version of the local simulation in my own bit. Left channel, join channel, on disconnect. I'm not gonna bother with that stuff yet. I am going to see about the, alright, the virtual server. So server.dat, what's that? Is that a file somewhere? And that should be in resources then. Not here. Interesting. Not here. It could also, of course, be in one. Yeah, here it is. Ah, it's a binary file. Interesting. What the hell is server.dat? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go into some documentation. That's not here, of course, to see what server.dat actually does. Or do I get an explanation in the source? Oh, wow, interesting. Dummy server without using sockets. So file name mgame.load. Load a previously saved server. Interesting. So
what does it load? File name. Oh yeah, root directory. Tools.read file. Returning all the bytes. Okay, that's fine. But it loads channels. Yeah, interesting. So would I always need to load then? Let's see what the others do. Server.dat, server.dat. So it always uses that saved data if possible. All right. So, okay. I guess I'm going to check if it actually loads when I delete that file, or actually just change the name or something. If the file isn't there, see if I get any issues there. Bans, files not found, admins file not found, connected true. So this file is just for saving the last settings, I think. Oh, let's see. So blue, green, red, and they were all gray. And I'm going to disconnect now and start it again. So it would save its last. Oh, that's interesting. It saves its last values for stuff. They did say that it's a serialization engine which can also save a lot of player data. Nice. Okay, so in this case, the server.dat file would save, and I guess it made a new one. Cool. That's interesting. So it doesn't need it, but it's possible to restore the last state of the server. Oh, oops. I'll just actually delete both of them. That's pretty good. Oh, now it will have created a new one, I think. Yes, it saves its state at the end. Cool. So that's interesting. Now let's see what I can do. So if I do server instance.start, it will just start it. Do I need to set up something else? It doesn't look like it. That's super insane. If that would be it, that would indeed be super simple to use. Which makes me think, let's just start that. I'm going to go into my own scene, which I might rename by this point actually. Development scene. And then we are there. And let's start a simple script. Why is this called game object? That's just a camera rig, which I created a super simple easing follow function, which is not. Oh yeah, it is actually. No, it's not system independent yet. Doesn't really matter a lot. For now, I will just create this network manager, I think I'll just call it, and network manager script. Just see if that works. If naming needs to be changed later, then I'll just try that. And first thing I'm gonna do is, let's think. So awake would be quite early to do this. I could also wait until it's actually started. On enable, I'm gonna start that network thing. So let's look into what they did. It's the TN server instance. That's so easy. That's just it. That's wow. All right. if this is it, then I'm hooked using TNet. All right, so starting a server instance and connecting, and then probably on destroy or something, I'm going to have to save. No, I don't need to, apparently. If TNet does that all for me, that makes my life even easier. Let's just see what it does right now. Gonna delete that one and see what happens. Get all kinds of errors. No, I don't. There's some stuff missing there. Yeah, I saw it on disconnect, but that's different, of course. On disconnect would be when I get disconnected, but I'm wondering if it just does all the saving. I'll just do this. All the saving of everything that it has going for it automatically on exit, and it does. Ooh, nice. This I like. Okay, so that I now begin to see what people meant in the reviews. Why this is super simple to use. Okay, so then the other thing to do if I'm making a server would be starting a LAN server, getting a UDP port. Okay, makes sense. So it starts with a TCP and UDP port, a file name for the save, and then I don't know what open port would mean. Oops. Open port. Would it already open the port or? Not sure. Well, let's go back. Yes. There's a lobby client. I don't know what that does yet, but let me just first start with just instantiating some objects and getting them to run around, and then see if I can actually connect to clients. If this is going to work within like half an hour, then I'm definitely sold to this this network library. Yeah, let's see what. That's the menu. I'm going to go into the other scene. That scene, object creation. It does not do much. Touch handler. Oh, the floor here. If you tap on the floor, then we have example create. Okay, cool. So channel ID. All right. It's not required. Oh, nice. Okay, so if I want to host multiple games on in the same server process in different channels, I can do that, or I could start different processes for every game. Probably going to just use those channels. If I think about the way the cloud servers usually work, it's probably quicker. Not sure though. Probably save me some compute power. On click. On click is what it does. Remote creation calls. That is pretty insane. How? Wow. Instantiate. That's it? But it uses a prefab name. That's weird. All right, let's start this then. Going to go back into my scene. Actually change this. Yes, they'll probably have a different one as well. It's probably not just gonna be yeah. yeah, you're getting there. Getting some warnings. Nice. I did make, no, are these just models? These are just models. This is prefabs. And I will simply make this base guy red to be my, let's just put this one in there as well for now, so that I can spawn them. And then I'm going to look at string path. That's weird. Though maybe it needs to do that because of networking. I'm not sure. Let's see what we can do. tnmanager.instantiate. Yeah. When will I do this? I'll just create my own little update function. Actually wanna get the new input stuff in there. Why am I using preview packages? That is taking quite a while. Oh, device simulator, yes, of course. So Unity registry input system there. Oh, it's not even preview anymore, of course. Yeah, that is nice because I like using that one a lot more, even though I'm not going to really do that right away. Oh, I need to restart. Yes, of course. I'll restart Unity. That's fine. It's just take a minute. I can continue here as well, meanwhile, because now I can use fixed update. And I can actually. Oh, it did not reload the solution yet, so I can't really get into the input yet. Unity engine.input. No, what is it? I never remember. I use IntelliSense too much. It'll be fine. It'll be right back. Yes, there it is. All right, so let's get back here. Right. The event system needs to be replaced. Yes, there we go. And now I can, oh man, I keep forgetting that. Input dot, yeah, that's the old input system. Yeah. And now I'm confused. Why did I do this? I'm just looking it up quickly. Oh yeah, for those who haven't seen this yet, Ludum there. I'll hold on. I'll paste the link so that you can check it out later. Where's my? Here. No. Restream chat. Yes, there we go. This one. Check it out if you haven't yet. It's a 48-hour Ludum there solo thing, and it's insane the amount of stuff I managed to do. But what I was doing now is looking up Unity input system. Just that. It's the new input system, yes. Come on. Why? What? Reference. How do I? It's that. Oh yeah, that's it. Keyboard dot current. Yes. Oh. And then I use my IntelliSense. What? Okay, I can't yet. Why is that? Probably need to refresh that, and I'll do it like this. That has an insane thing here. Probably because Network Manager is already a Unity thing, so I should not call it that. Well, keyboard.current. Can I get some IntelliSense here now? No. Alright, so that's going wrong then. I did change to the new input system, but that's weird. Input system dot whatever. Okay, screwed up. I'm gonna regenerate the solutions and the projects here to get that going. Actually, this should be in scripts. And hopefully now it will. That's sometimes a weird thing when importing yes, there we go. Finally. Then what key do we want? That is, I don't have a clue. Like space key dot. Was press this frame. That's it. Oh, this frame depends on what I wanted to do fixed update, but all right. I'm not gonna bother with this too much. That's for later. I'm gonna set up actual events. What was it? I was creating something and it was TN manager dot instantiate. Let's see what I have. 14 versions. And okay, so that's very simple. I could just clone an object. Parent, instantiate workspace, position and rotation. Then we have this path thing, position, rotation, parent, function name, channel ID. That's actually what I wanted to do, right? So why do I need a string there? Let's try first with a prefab. I'm just gonna use a prefab first. Game object, red guy. And oh, red guy. I'm gonna instantiate red guy on position. Yes. Vector 3.0 quaternion dot identity. So that should do something. Not sure if it will work, but let's see. Let's find out. Boom. Oh yeah, there's no follow target anymore. Let's turn that off. Oh yeah, you see this nice hierarchy thingy. What did I not do? I did not assign the prefab yet, of course. Oop, red guy. There we go. Well, it does instantiate it. So basically, I don't know if this thing is just instantiated locally. So I should first check that. And of course, I need to get the rotation from the prefab because exported stuff always has weird rotations. And yes, that's good. So I've got a little bit of an offset, and that is correct. Character, yeah, has a 0 rotation and a 0 position. Actually, awake should also set those, I guess. Yeah, I think so. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't work. I'll have to do this better. It's not super important for now, but I think I'll still do this. Oh, it needs a shit. I'll need to make an empty. What's that scale there? Weird. And have it rotated in the same direction as that thing. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I've rotated this in the Y direction. So let's just keep it at 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, everything. All right, 0, 0, and then minus 90. That's not needed. That's what that thing will have. Also the scale 100 somehow, which is weird because I thought that would be on the model. Yeah, that should be on the model. Boom. That is weird. That looks better. Okay, let's just start again and add this thing to that one, but then with this not there, but there, so that this object will just have a 0 orientation. And then forward is good. Okay, so let's put the character on here. Yeah, I figured that I would have done that. Oops. I don't require component. I will make that into a reference. The animator should not be get component anymore. It should be set. Remove it from this and use it from the child object. Then I don't need 0 rotation, and that's actually a lot better. That's more clean. All right. I should get rid of those variables. I did. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So base guy, blue, and these will be deleted because I don't need them anymore. This is base guy blue. And now it's just blue. I don't do red at this point. For the network manager, it's not red guy, it's blue guy, but still. It's nice to call him red guy and be blue. It's actually, I like that kind of humor. Okay, that's nice. Instantiating on the right. Oh. Yeah, that's because it's frame based. That's super lame. I should have that event based, but well. For now, I'll just do update. It's weird, but I should just get a neat one. Yes. It won't skip anything anymore then. Animator's not playing an animator controller. I'm not sure. That's actually something to add to this. Yes. Now it can actually also animate. Right. Okay, so the instantiate works here, but I'm not sure that it's actually copied over the network. So I need to run an actual server and an actual client then. Oof, that's going to be more. Oh, I'm saying oof, but it's not really that bad. UDP port of the server doesn't matter as it's optional. All right. I'll actually copy this little bit of a comment there as well. Get component lobby client. So if I put a lobby client on there, then I should have, I don't know what the lobby client does. Let's start that first. Lobby. Okay. Ah. Interesting. Huh. I think I'll do that. I'll just copy this whole bit. Put it in my network manager. Instead of this, I'll server TCP port, of course, and that's that. Okay, well, I don't like their capitalization rules, but who am I to tell anyone to use the Microsoft way? Let's see. Do I need anything else? No. Ah, lobby.remote port, yeah. So basically putting this to local, and then it should also start this fine. Yes, that's my IP address and it's connected. Whoa, that is a huge base sky blue. It's a public variable, and this is C#. So I always use the .NET coding style, which is public variables have capitals. That's just the way it is in .NET. So that's the way I always use. Let's see. Why is this guy spawning so big? That's so weird. Yeah, you could turn it into property, but I just use that rule. It's actually the one we set up at HVA as well, some time ago, just based on the standards that Microsoft set up. Oh yeah, well, then you are too. That's really not necessary for games to avoid public variables. It's fine. There really is no reason to be like anal about it or something, because really public variables for building games, why wouldn't you do it? If you're building, of course, if you're building a library, then you might be like want to be very like you want to be careful with that. But as long as you're just building a game, nobody's going to be in your code. So public, no problem. I use public all the time. Just be knowing when you would do it. Let's see. Why does this thing look like it's so much more huge? That's very weird. This looks like scale 1, 1, 1. That one is 100, 100, 100. Aha. Ah, God. No, not even if it's not a solo project. It depends what you are doing and with how many programmers and how far along, like how much everything is like chunked off. So this is weird. Why does that thing keep coming up? Scale factor 100 when it's instantiated. That's so weird. Here it says maybe I should not do convert units and should do 1 instead. It's still 100, 100, 100. Maybe I should export it at a different scale. Well, that's just lame. Why is it resetting that actually? I can't unpack this. No. So basically what I'm doing now, I think, to make sure this happens, is making a... Oh yeah, I'll make a prefab variant of the model thing and then put that into my base guy. Does that work? Super weird here. Base guy, that one. Gonna delete that. Put this one in. Whoop. And then go in here. Base guy blue 111. 111. This is no, it's still. That's so weird though. Oh, hold on. Did it look okay in 100, 100, 100? No. Oh, there. Come on. That's super weird. Weird. Okay, overrides. Apply. Now see what that does. Still. Oh, I didn't assign the new. I don't need to do that anyway, but well. Imagine this. Super weird. Animator. Yeah, oh, actually just edit the prefab itself. Animator, base guy. There we go. So that's weird. Okay, so I'm not gonna bother with that now, as I really would like to see if this this network library works, and I'm not really interested that much in the why is it still showing this edge when I'm not? Oh, there's two canvases. What the hell happened there? What's that canvas doing there? Weird. Good thing that I disabled this one. Then I could see this. So basically want to make a build or second. That's always the thing to check out. I guess I'll just try a build, though I need to add the scene probably. Yes. Oh god. Yes, like that. Build. Outranked. See how long that takes actually. Oh, with all those shaders, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take to build that. Hope it's gotten a little bit more smart in doing this. It's looking okay, but is this second stage maybe gonna take too long? And because then I would just launch 2 Unities. It's less handy though, having to pass versions all the time. So as soon as this been done once, then I probably would prefer doing a build. I've done both in the past. Neither is actually perfect or ideal. but I think I do prefer this, because then you can never get incongruences between like two different versions, one running one version and the other one running a totally different version. So yeah, I see some new people here that maybe I haven't even seen before. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching on Twitch, please consider following, going for that affiliate status, of course, and it would be really helpful if you follow. And if then, of course, later if you don't like the streams, you can unfollow. That's fine, but we would really appreciate that. This is taking a while. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm going to check out. Maybe I'll do that like off stream to see what takes longer and what's better, and then I'll come back with my results next time. Next time being Sunday. I always stream 3 times per week. Well, not always. Sometimes something comes like in the way of streaming, but usually 3 times per week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. At the same hour, like started just over an hour ago. Usually starts sharp on the clock, but okay, there we go. We've got a build. It's not running by itself. Wow, why is that default? Okay, so it is doing something. That's nice. So it is starting the server. And then I should make this one connect to the server instead of also launch a server, of course. That's actually something that I did not see there. Server address connect. Oh, wow. Really? That's all right. That's, whoa, very easy. Let's see. Let's just rename that for now. And just do this connect, and then that would be oops. What port did we do? Let's just do this. Bloop. Server TCP port. That's more. Right. Let's launch that thing. And the server should be waiting then. And then here, let's see if I can connect. Local IP is 2. This one created a guy. This one did not. That's too bad. So this was not the instantiation I hoped for. Disconnected, and then no connection could be made. Oh, it automatically starts to try to reconnect. Basically, I think what it does with the strings is that it needs to have a resources folder. Where is it? Plugins, TNet. It basically needs to have the prefab in a resources folder, and then it can instantiate it. I'm not sure I like that, but let's just try it out. Base sky blue, put it in resources folder, and use the other function. I'm not going to do the object thing anymore then, but use the other instantiate thing. All right, so because I was already thinking this doesn't use the channel and stuff, so there we go. So channel ID 0. What's RCC ID? Let's go to the example thing. Which version is this using? Func name. Func name. Interesting. Prefab name. No, that's not the one it's using. Post road caller. Hold on, what does it have? Params? Oh, it has params. That's pretty insane, actually. That's nice. RCC ID is, I don't know what that is. Func name path persistent. I can use that one. And then params. Okay. Okay. Oh, func name. I get it now. That's the RCC. Yes. It will call the named function ich. Does it use? Why would it do this? I need to test the performance. Well, other people have already tested the performance of this, and apparently it worked pretty fine. So. Oh yeah. Okay. And what's the RCC ID stuff then? Let's go into these functions. RCC ID. That one. Custom object creation call with a function name. Get RCC. RCC ID and function name. What's the RCC ID? Specify RCC ID. Okay. Somehow it's getting a remote creation. It's getting a number. Well, let's just try it the way that prefab is going in there. That's interesting. So the first object is what is going to... it passes a prefab. Okay. So I'll actually just copy this for a little bit and see. I'm definitely not going to use all of that. Let's see. Oops. That's, yes. Okay, channel ID, just say 0, or maybe just leave it out even. The prefab name now just going to be base guy blue. And then persistent, true. And then some parameters, but I don't need that. So I'll use new guy, prefab, and no other stuff. Destroy self. Color. That's it. Oh, that actually makes sense to pass the position and the rotation. Let's just start it off center. Something like that. No, let's just, no, come on, in identity, there we go. This one needs to have the vector 3 pulse and quaternion rot. Right. That's not necessary. The compiler will do this for you, man. Right. Okay. What's wrong here? You need to specify the channel ID. Oh, it said I could not, but I will then. New guy, base guy blue, and it calls that with base guy blue. Somehow getting that from the resources. Let's see if that does anything. It does instantiate it. So, oh, I did change this, right? Yeah, it does instantiate it. So I could make that server build. Client and on enable client, on enable server. There we go. And I will build the server now. So let's do this and make a little build, and let's see how fast that goes. I'm gonna really try that out later, but later this week. Well, it's not even that long this week anymore, but let's see if this is under a minute, because then it might be worth it. Though actually using local Git without even pushing or pulling also works. Though no, that's actually not true. I need to push and pull if I want to use large file storage. I did this before actually people used large file storage. Git used large file storage. I used to set up a local Git and pull from the clone that actually was local. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so that's my server, and I could actually even do if Unity engine editor client else server. I could reverse that easily, just like this, so that I could do like debug the other way around. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll just keep building. Maybe I'll start a second Unity thing. Okay, local IPs 2, so that's good, because bam, must join the channel first. All right, okay, let's do that then. Joining a channel. Hoopla. All right, how do I join a channel? Connect, and then I'm just gonna guess now. tnmanager.join channel. That makes sense. Persistent, whether the channel will remain active even when the last player leaves. Oh, okay. False, true. I'm gonna leave my current channel. All right, that should do it. Let's try that out. Build. See if that goes even quicker. Probably not. To debug later. I might actually go into the double Unity running thingy. In the end, I hope to have the server running pretty smoothly, pretty quickly, and the server, of course, will run headless. Not even sure that I would see an instance of the object. Yeah, server. Would the server run the scene and actually instantiate the object as well, or will it just act as a server? I haven't read. This is just the quickest way I'm gonna try to get into this, but no, I'm not gonna server on a Pi. I'm gonna run a server. Oh, what? I did join the channel. Come on. Oh no, I didn't join the channel in the client. Duh. No, I'm gonna run the server in the cloud on Amazon Web Services, because we want this game to be able to scale up if we get an influx of players, which is possible. And Amazon starts almost free. It starts free, and then it's after that almost free. Why am I not connecting? For now to test, yeah, but then I'd have to build it to the Pi all the time. No. What I want to be able to test right now is actually test and debug the server as well and keep updating it all the time. So what the quickest way to get from like a server, if I wanted to run it on Pi, I have to build it all the time for the Pi, so that doesn't really make sense. Oh, after connecting, geez. What am I doing? I'm talking over myself. That's the thing. Trying to talk. Must join the channel first. Come on. Are you kidding? I joined the channel. So what? You don't like? Let's see how they do it in the example. I can go to recent files. Recent files, example create. Okay, so is in channel. This is not a reliable way of retrieving a channel. Is only meant to be used from inside RCC functions, but why do they do that then? Okay, so I'm not joining any channel now. Okay, so channels start with 1, I guess. Join channel 1. Join channel 1. Save. Get rid of this build. Save. Save. I already did save. Build. That'll start the server. I'm gonna definitely run the server headless, but I think it's gonna be nicer to just run the server in a separate Unity instance. Also for the player, I don't know what you mean, sorry. Ah, yes, thanks. Good. Fortunately, the server is not going to use that, so my build is safe. Thanks. That's helpful. That's the reason for streaming, huh? Alright, so I could definitely run this. And then see if channel 1 works. No, come on. Okay, so let's just do it the way they did it. I'm not gonna be this weird actually, because they say here that well, last channel ID. That's example create. So actually that's the channel that it's on. Yeah. And then I will actually just come on. And I'll just use it there. That's gonna go, and then channel ID. That should work. Though still I would think that it would be able to join the channel, but maybe you need to create a channel first. I don't know. I haven't. That's the fun part of just starting with some demo scene and just looking at that and trying to do it like that. and just getting it going without reading any of the instructions. I actually usually don't do this, but I also, so you see that it's running quite late. For me, at least, I have a very early sleeping rhythm. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the dual Unity setup and just have a script run that will push and pull, something like that, or actually just a direct file clone thing. That might even be simpler, like some kind of rsync for Windows thingy. All right, so that's my server. All right. What? Okay. I didn't join a channel apparently. It must be in the other. It must be here. Connect. Join channel. I+1. And then scene name true, whatever. Okay, so it will create a channel as well. I guess that's what happens there. Last chance, last guess. I'll do this, channel ID 1. And then I am going to do tn manager.join channel. Ah, there we go. That's creating the channel actually, I guess. I should look this up. Channel ID, level name is gonna be dev test. And then persistent, yeah, I guess. And then player limit. Ah, that's also a nice thing. Player limit, let's just set it at 40. Ah, that's when you make a room and then you can set the player limit as well. That's actually nice. Password. First player sets the password. Password. Super nice. That's the best password ever. And then the server would already have made the channel. Yeah. Actually weird. Could you just join the channel without? Weird. Okay, well, I'll just leave it like this and see what happens. I should actually do it the other way. Yeah. I'm gonna testing multiplayer games is always like not nice. Anyway, so last chance. After that, I'm gonna sleep. And then, yeah, next time I should actually have a double, like 2 Unities running, communicating with each other. I'm not promising that I'll only continue this on stream like I do with Hatchbull. With that, I promise that I'm doing everything, all development on stream. For this, I might just continue before Sunday, but if I do, then I will actually just give a small wrap up of what I did. Scene. Oh my god, it loads a scene, huh? That's quite insane. Okay, so it's really based on a channel is a scene. Okay, well, good to know. So that I could just say, I said it was my last test, but it's called development scene. And then it's still in the same scene, so it doesn't even need to load that. I have no idea if this works. I tried to take shortcuts here. You know what you get when you take shortcuts. Accidents. And again, like 30 seconds, was it? A bit more. And there we go. Come on. Come on. Nope. I thought it was like 30 seconds. What's different from last time? Did I just not pay attention? Maybe 50 seconds. Okay, well. Getting there. Come on. Is it just not running now? It's trying to load the scene, which is loading the scene, which is loading the scene. Yes. That doesn't work, of course. All right. Then outranked and task. Yes. That makes sense. Do I even need to have something in the scene? No. I'll just copy this whole scene. Game test. Take out what's not needed. The network manager, I'm thinking, should be persistent for target. Oh yeah. That's going to be different. Going to in development scene, adding game test here, and then changing this to game test, but I'm pretty sure that it won't run the script anymore. So let's do what's it called? Don't destroy on load. All right. Well, last attempt. Would be so nice to have some kind of result now. 50 seconds, huh? Well, then I might just already wrap up a little bit. If this doesn't work, if it does work, it doesn't matter. I already thank you for watching because, yeah, it seems like it's a nice amount of people here. That's nice. I gladly see this increase, and I would hope to see all of you back next time or the time after that. Doesn't really matter exactly, of course. That next time will be Sunday, unless something gets in the way, and then I will tweet it on Virtual Play NL on Twitter. That seemed like it ran. Would be something, huh? Must join channel first. Okay, I won't get into that anymore then. Well, that should be enough, I guess. So thank you for watching. I will resume this probably before Sunday, maybe on Sunday. That will be the same time, so that's just under 2 hours from this time. It's 8 o'clock in Europe, and well, it's on the stream. Like the times are there, so you can just check it over there. Of course, if you did not do that yet, please do a like or follow or subscribe or ring the bell or whatever is appropriate for your platform, depending on if you're on YouTube or on Twitch. And if you really like this, or if you like what we're making and you want to support us, then it's very much possible. We've set up a Patreon account, and you can become a patron for little or a lot of money. And that would always help us build cool new games and stuff. Keep making more tutorials on YouTube for Git and other things. I've got lots of tutorials planned, but as long as I don't have time for that, I can't make them. So that would help a lot as well. And otherwise, just buy our games. Well, it's not really much possible there yet. It's Soccer Nations Battle on Steam for now. And then, well, when we're going to publish this, Outranked. And other than that, I am going to just end with a little bit of music like I do every time. This bit of music is going to be from the game that I made for Ludum Dare that I also linked earlier, and I will do it again. I'll just do it again. Where is it? Here. It's not here, it's here. There we go. No. There we go. What? Here it is. There's the link again. That game I made in 48 hours. I also made the music and stuff. So it's a lot. But it's got quite nice. So the music I'm playing right now is the end of that game. I would say thank you again, but I did it twice already. So I guess until next time. Thank you very much. Bye.